Hi, I'm Sky Canaves, Principal Analyst for Retail and E-commerce at eMarketer. I'm excited to be joined today by Irina Botea, Director of Product Marketing at Contentful. Hi, Irina.
Hi, Sky. Thank you so much for having me.
Irina is here to talk about how brands can win Black Friday with smarter personalization and stronger digital partnerships. Now, while the holiday season is growing longer and more complex, November's Cyber 5 weekend still represents its peak. And eMarketer forecasts that this year, Black Friday will be its biggest growth driver. So, Irina, to kick things off, when it comes to Black Friday and other peak shopping events, what should brands focus on to set a strong foundation?
So when I think of seasonal campaigns like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and so on, I do believe that the foundation of their success is not just like technical uptime or flashy creatives, as a lot of marketers might actually think. In this day and age, it's also all about ensuring your content is discoverable and optimized for both SEO and GEO for generative engines. Because if people cannot discover you, they cannot actually see your product. So traditionally, SEO ensures that people can find you on Google, right? While GEO prepares your content to surface in AI powered search engine experiences, right? So when somebody is Googling your brand, we want to make sure that you're the top result. Or when somebody is asking ChatGPT about your brand, we want to make sure that you are actually, referred correctly in the LLM's answer. This is where data plays a central role. So your analytics show which queries drive traffic, and your CRM can tell you what content customers engage with the most. So if you use that data to structure your content clearly, I'm thinking metadata, schemas, modular components, you reduce the guesswork of what AI engines will pick up.
And once the traffic hits, many shoppers will be arriving at the brand sites and apps with high expectations. So, what role does personalization then play in meeting or exceeding these expectations?
You're 100% right. Like shoppers usually arrive on the website expecting relevance, right? And marketers can deliver relevance by just guessing. So personalization succeeds when it's powered by first-party data that you already have, in your CRM, in your CDP, in your site's analytics, and also the behavioral data you have about your customer. So there's a critical connection here between SEO and GEO and personalization. SEO brings customers in. GEO increasingly influences how AI search engines summarize your brand. And if these summaries don't reflect your value proposition, you risk losing high intent traffic. You know, but let's say you actually win this high intent traffic, personalization comes into play then because it makes sure that when customers land on your website, the experience matches the promise. There's a connection in the customer journey. What I usually tell our customers is that SEO, geo, and personalization create a smooth customer journey. You're discoverable on search, you're well represented in AI-driven engines, and with personalization, you actually deliver the relevant experience that the customer expects once they arrive on your website. It's all grounded in data, it matches expectations, and we leave aside assumptions.
Right. So, speaking about delivering, we know that personalization can mean many things in practice. What are some approaches you've seen that deliver real impact for brands?
Behavioral personalization, when you on your website, you're surfacing offer based on browsing or purchase history of your visitors. Contextual personalization, when we adapt the content by channel, by device. Some customers go as far as adapting it by time of day. A third type of personalization is segment-based personalization. Imagine people end up on your website and give away different offerings on the homepage or different product recommendations for loyal customers or first-time shoppers. Again, your team already has the data. It's really, really easy just to activate it with a personalized experience. And I would say an example that's a bit more complex, a more dynamic, creative, optimized experience. It's when you're aligning the ad creative with the landing page experience for continuity. The key here is like just focusing on measurable lift. Keep an eye for higher conversion rates. Keep an eye and measure the size of the basket, the customers have at the end. And by all means, try to reduce the bounce rate. That's the whole point of actually doing personalization. And we have customers who have done it successfully. I'll give you an example from one of our e-commerce customers in Germany, Pets Deli. They are like a supermarket for pet accessories and pet food. They actually tapped into their web traffic data to identify first-time and repeat customers. And with that information, they actually started showing them different offers on the website. At the end of their personalized campaigns, they had a 51%, 52% uplift in conversion rates, which is mind-blowing.
Yeah, and then looking beyond the holiday season, how can brands carry forward what they've learned about personalization into driving year-round customer engagement?
One thing I've started, telling customers is that a Black Friday campaign, or any kind of seasonal campaign, to be honest, is not just about revenue. No, it's a data-rich opportunity from which you can actually learn a lot. Now, you will have so much information, so much data. You learn so much about your visitors' behavior that you can take all that information and infuse it into evergreen campaigns that can run all year long. And our customer, Pets Deli, did exactly this. They chose not to stop, Black Friday personalization campaign that they were running. Instead, they extended that personalization playbook into every day marketing campaigns that they were rolling. So now they're on a daily basis, they're offering tailored discounts and tailored content on their website. It's not a one and done.
Exactly. Now, to wrap things up, one last question. If you could give just one piece of advice to senior marketers preparing for Black Friday this year, what would that be?
Treat Black Friday as a moment to future-proof your brand's discoverability, leverage your data, optimize for SEO and GEO, and deliver experiences that build trust beyond that Black Friday sale.
Irina, that's a great way to sum it up. And thanks so much for sharing your insights with us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Sky. This was a lot of fun.
Today's interview was made possible by Contentful. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.